Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. So today we're gonna actually switch it up a bit. We're gonna take a look at my '89 Bronco that I have behind me here. You guys don't see much of this. I've had it for like 3 or 4 years now, done a ton of work to it, but it sits in the garage most of the time. And that's just because I love it. And that seems backwards, but I drive my truck every day. I drive downtown. I'm actually down on the graffiti wall right now down here in St. Louis. But yeah, I put 65 miles on my truck a day. This thing is kind of my pride and joy, as much as I love my truck, but it's kind of neat. It's got full Holley EFI on it. It's running Holley Terminator. I've got a Kenne Bell blower under the hood that's from the early 2000s. They discontinued that quite a long time ago. It's pushing 11, 12 pounds of boost, but it's strapped to a factory motor. It's got the factory C6 behind it. Second gear hates me, but it's a super clean old Bronco. I really enjoy it, but figured we'd kind of look at some of the little details of it and just walk through it. So let's go check it out. So yeah, like I said, this is just kind of my pride and joy. I've had it for 3 to 4 years. This is what I kind of built my Instagram following off of, the buildup of it, the projects, the fun, the headache, but it's a factory 351 C6 truck. Came out of California originally. I believe, the third owner of it. I actually tracked it back to a lawyer. She owned it for like 21 years, and I have all the receipts and records from it during that time. Put a ton of money in it just to really keep it on the road, but yeah, I got it from a good buddy in Texas, actually. I traded my 68 F100 that I had, regular cab, short bed, 360 truck with a 4-speed, and he had to have it. And you know, I wanted to get back into a Bronco. I had a 96 before this that I loved. I wanted to be able to take the family out and cruise in it, and that's what this was. This was my daily driver for two of the years I owned it. And then I kind of just, I hate to say, got nervous with it, but I'd sit in a drive-through and someone would be inches from backing into me and all kinds of stupid stuff that you really shouldn't worry about. It takes the joy out of it. And so I'm starting to really convince myself I need to drive it more. But anyway, it's got, like I said, 351 C6 California truck. They made a lot of them actually in this spec. It was an Eddie Bauer. They made something like 30,000 Eddie Bauers in '89. So it's not rare necessarily, but it's just cool. It's cool and clean. It's got 120 something thousand miles on it. I had it since about 100,000, and yeah, a few years ago I found I actually found two Kenne Bell Superchargers on, well, one was an Instagram follower, a friend of mine, and then the other came up on Facebook Marketplace just a couple weeks later, and I bought both of them. They're kind of the holy grail for performance of these things back in the day, and just really, really cool pieces of tech, or history, I guess, more than anything. So it's a 1.5 liter blower. It's got the factory tubes on it, but I am running all Holley EFI on here. So I'm running Holley Terminator X Max, actually, and I'm not using the max functionality of the transmission controller, but the goal is to put a 4R70 in this here in well, sometime. I want overdrive. I'm tired of the C6. But I have a very small pulley on it, so pushing quite a bit of boost here for what it is. It's it hits 11 to 12 pounds depending on the weather and how hard you're really on it. Oh, there's a jet flying over us, so pardon me on that. So yeah, back to, I guess, regular scheduled programming. Holy cow, that jet's loud. It's got a super small pulley on it, so pushing actually way smaller than what Kenne Bell recommends. Pushing 11 to 12 psi pounds of boost when depending on the weather and how hard you're really on it. It's a bone stock factory motor underneath it though. Factory cam, flat tappet motor. It was not treated the best throughout its life. I'm fairly certain it is. It's just not. It's not the healthiest, but it is fun. It'll spin the tires off of it, and you can have some fun with it. I've got Vincent fabricated fabricated valve covers. I got a Moroso catch can on here. Champion radiator. It's a 3-row. I've gone through like 6 of these. Prime peak COVID, I had a whole bunch of issues with them. They warranted every single one. That's nothing against them. It was just a bad time. I'd get one in, it would leak, yada, yada, yada. It was constant. The single biggest piece of shit on this thing, and pardon my language, I'm sorry if I offend you with that, is this BBK throttle body. I've had it for a while. It's a twin 61. They are hot garbage. Now, you ask why I run it. Well, I need the flow with this supercharger. I really do. It's substantially bigger than, you know, the factories. But God, you deal with vacuum lock. You deal with, I mean, terrible idle. They're garbage. I cannot say enough bad things about them. But here I am still running one. So that's under the hood. It's running full Terminator X Max. I'm not using the Max functionality of the Holley kit right now, as I am still running the C6. But the goal would be to swap a 4R70 in it here fairly soon. But we'll see what happens there. Running MSD ignition, the 6 EFI setup here. And I don't want to say that's it underneath the hood, but that's really it. Probably gonna run some water meth injection on here. These Kenne Bells are non-intercooled. And so you have to just pull a ton of timing out of these things to keep them from detonating. So it's old technology, but it's still really cool. They pull really, really hard. It's a blast to drive on the road. And so then for suspension and everything there, I've got a Desolate Motorsports Stage 1 kit, which is just a level kit. Bilstein 5100s up front, and then their remote reservoir 5100s, so 5165s, whatever they call them, in the back. So it's just a level, like a 2-inch level. It's got a set of actually aftermarket Alcoa wheels on it. These are from the early 90s. I actually pulled a set of 6 of them out of a warehouse in southern Tennessee, new old stock. I've got a little bit of, we're good there. Just some grease on there. But so they look very similar to the factory ones, but they're just a little bit different flair. So push through center caps, Dick's CPEC Trail Country EXPs, which they've since discontinued. Now they're Mickey Thompson Baja Legends. It's just a clean old Bronco that I really love. Got my mile marker, I guess they're 104 lockers or lockout hubs on it. The rest of it is just, like I said, just a clean old Bronco. I'm not running a spare tire. I actually gave that to a friend when they had an issue. So that's always a little, disconcerting, but hey, that is what it is. And then for exhaust, we've got a full 3-inch all the way back Flowmaster. It's a Super 50 series exhaust muffler with a 3-inch high flow cat on it. You can't really see it underneath there, but that's what it is. We'll start it up here in a second. You can hear it. These things don't whine and scream like, the Hellcats do and make all that noise, but they're still fun. They still make a little bit of noise here. And then if we go on into the interior, you can kind of see it's all factory interior, super clean. Here's my 5-inch Holley Terminator screen. Factory, well, not factory. It's an old school dash pad. Everyone asks me where I got it because it fits so flippin' perfectly. But I have no idea. There's no tags on it. There's absolutely nothing with it to give any sort of, identifying features. I love these factory seats. These are, in my opinion, the best seats that were ever put in any of these Broncos. The trees on the seat are just so rad and so period correct. It's super clean. I actually have my floor mats. I have some Husky liners that are in my truck right now because I haven't drove this thing in so long. Full power, everything, cruise control, everything works, ice cold AC. It's just slick. And then I actually have I'll pop it down here, to keep everything as hidden as possible and clean as possible. I've got my there's my Terminator computer underneath there. So that's how I have that hidden away. Let me lock. And so yeah, I have that all hidden in there so that, you know, it just doesn't, I don't want to say give anything away, but it just isn't a, you know, not you have it bolted up to the, and I don't want it under the hood. I probably got a bunch of junk in the back here. I've got an old, just an old thermos, actually cooler. It's like an old Coleman one. But I run, I put chemicals in there and just random stuff that I need. I just think it's pretty cool and period correct. Let's see if it's even full of anything. Oh, there's not much in there. There's just some 303 stuff in there right now. There's an old amp that it had for many years. But yeah, I mean, it's just a super clean, fun old Bronco that I just love absolutely so much. So I've gotten a lot of questions on it for a long time just about the Supercharger. That's always, everyone wants to know where to get it, where to get it, where to get it. And they just aren't made anymore, guys. I'm sorry. But Kenne Bell did just come out with the 5.0 for the Mustang, or relaunched it. So maybe there's hope. I know people have asked quite a bit, but in all my communications with them, they've never said they'd come back out with it. So let's fire it up here, and we'll get some more. You can kind of see what's going on with it. All right, so let's fire this thing up, and you can get an idea. Again, it's just a Flowmaster Super 50 series, JBA headers, and it just runs. It runs really good. It's just a fun old truck, and I do have some belt squeal on here at times. Let's see. But yeah, it's a fun little toy. And we'll take a look under the hood. You can kind of see everything. Again, any questions you guys would have on this, let me know. It's a blast. Yeah, here it is under the hood. I mean, again, you're not looking at anything too special here besides, you know, the blower. Yeah. So there you go. Well, y'all, thanks for tuning in here. Any questions you guys may have on this, hit me up. I'm always willing to help out with if it's a Terminator X install or anything you guys want to know about this, or, you know, my F-250. I'm happy to help out. And thanks for watching. Love it if you'd like and subscribe. And let me know what else you want to see with this thing. I'm getting it out now, having a little bit of fun, so we can do anything. Have a good one, guys.